Hi everyone, welcome to Dreamworldrobotics Kids STEM Lab. I'm Teacher Martin. Today I'm going to share to you how to make a basketball catching game. It is very excited because we are going to do this game together. Yeah, I hope you like it. Okay, what we are going to do for this game? Okay, let's have a green flag. Okay, you see the ball coming down on the top, and then your character has to move around to move around to catch the ball. Every time you catch the ball, right, you see on your top left corner there's a score. Score point will help you to keep track all the ball that you catch. To make this game out, it is very simple. It's only fall onto 4 steps. Okay, what is the step? The first step is to make your character move. So this is your character. Okay, then after that, second step is to make the ball fall down. And the third step is to make them catch the ball. And the fourth is to keep the score. Yeah, that's all for this simple game. So now let's start to code this game together. Are you ready? Let's start now. Okay, first of all, you click on the file over here, the sprite file. Okay, click on this file and then we change the name to player, P-L-A-Y-A-R, player. After you've changed the name, let's come over here and see there's a costume. A costume is a place that you can do your designs for your characters, for your backgrounds, for all the items. So now let's change some design for this cat. Click on the costume. Yeah, now you have the cat here, right? You select the whole cat. Click your mouse on the drawing board, just drag so that you will highlight the whole cat, and then you delete so it will become empty. And then for the costume name for number 1, you put number 1. Change the name to just number 1. And after that, the number 2, we are not using the number 2. You just click on the number 2 picture and click on the rubbish bin to throw away. Now we're going to click on the square here, right? And then go to the field, change the color to an orange or brown. Because it's a basketball, right? We put brown skin, like this. Okay, so after you have the field with the color, and then you click on the square and just drag the square like this. After that, click on the select buttons here, the select button with the arrow, click on the rectangle, click on this outline, triangle, and use the eyedrop button to copy the color and make it a little bit dark for the outline, and then we change this to 10. So now you have a rectangle with an outline already. Okay, next thing, you just need to click on the line here, click here, the outline to make it black color. After that, you just draw. And then you click on the circle, give him an eye. So we should change the brown into black so that you have a full round black eye. And then we make another eye for him here. Very good. Yeah, you just try it out. Ugly doesn't matter. Yeah, you just practice. Then you draw a smiling face for him. After you draw this line, right, click on this reshape button, click on this line, and at the middle you click, then there will be a point coming out, and then you drag the point down so it becomes a smiling face. Next, click on the line again and move your mouse until you see a blue point, and then you click and you join the other blue point. So So now he has a smiling face already, but we're not going to give him an outline of 10. We put in 3, and then we change the fill color to white. So now you have a face already. Next thing, click on the square again. Just give him a shirt, a square shirt. Just give him a rectangle like this, and then I will use a orange color, a yellow color. I will put a yellow color for him. Okay, after you have a yellow color shirt ready, we just simply give him a shoe. You just click on the circle and give a circle to him, and then we have a dark red shoe now. And then you click on the circle with the arrow key here. You click on the circle, and then with this arrow down here, right, you just turn it up. Then you press on this copy button, copy and paste. Now you have 2, and then you use this flip. This is how you can create a character very easily. So you can create a very cute character with your own imaginations. So now you have your character ready. Click on the arrow here, the select buttons, and then you highlight your whole characters and move your whole characters to the center of the drawing. Do you see the center of the drawing? Okay, I bring out my pen. You will see one blue color cross here. And then when you drag, you will see another black color cross on top of it. Where is it? Here. I think it's here. Black color cross. You see. Move the blue to intercept with the black. Now your picture is in the center of the drawing paper. When you make it small, you see it is in the center of the drawing paper. This is very important because later when you want to put the locations, you need it to be in the center. After you have done with the character design already, click on the, where is the backdrop? Come over here. Click here. This is the backstage. Now I'm going to give him a backdrop. Go to the choose a backdrop here and go to the search icon. Click on it. Because we are going to create a basketball catching game, right? So we click on the basketball field. Wow, now you have a very nice basketball field already. Okay, we bring the character down here. Okay, we just simply bring it down first, and then now let's click back to the character. We're going to start for the coding. So let's start now. First of all, when we want to start the coding inside the Scratch, right, we got to give him an event, a start button for him to start the game. So now we go to the event. We take out the when the green flag clicks. This block is talking about when the green flag clicks. As simple as the English there quoted. When the green flag clicks is this button. When this green flag clicks, everything that you code below this block, right, will start to execute. This is how this block is going to work. So now we have these blocks already, right? Next thing, we got to set the size. We're going to set the size of the character. Is it too big or not? Later, we're going to have a ball falling down, and then this character is going to move left and right to catch the ball. So if let's say it is too big, the falling distance for the ball is too short, so the game will be a little bit boring. Maybe you will feel like very easily you can catch the ball. So we are going to make it a little bit exciting. So now how? So we got to set the size of the character first. How to set the size? Go to the looks. Looks is a place that everything's about the design you can set over here, like the size, everything. You can go through the list over here. Now we are going to set the size of this character. We scroll down. then you bring up this set size to 100, and then let's key in 50 and your green flag. You see the character becomes small already. Yeah, maybe it is pretty too small. We make it 60 now. You need to adjust your own size, because you can have a very small tiny player, or you can have a bigger size player. It depends on your drawing and design. Now I think 60 is a nice size. Then you just drag it to the bottom a little bit, like this. Okay, and then after you have set the player size already, next thing you got to do is the locations of the player. So where to get the location? You got to go to the motion button, button here, you click on it, and then you scroll down and you get this. Go to X and minus 135. What is this number is about? Okay, X is the horizontal line. Yeah, this is the X. Y is the vertical axis. So when you have an X10 and Y is minus 150, yeah, then the character is at this location. If let's say you have an X0 and a Y0, then your location is in the middle. Okay, this is the X and Y. So now let's put the X to 0, exactly in the middle, and then the Y is minus 140, and then you click that. This is the middle and at the bottom of the picture. Okay, next. Now we got to set the movement of the character. We're going to make the move for the character. How? So first of all, when you talk about making a movement, right, we got to put in the forever loop. Yeah, forever loop is an operations loop that always always keep your character working on something. If let's say you don't have the forever loop, yeah, they only will work once when you start the program. Yeah, so we need him to work whenever I press the buttons on the keyboard. So that's why we got to have a forever loop. Next thing that you need to put in the if. That means if you press a button, then what should the character do? So we got to tell the computer, if I press, okay, all of this is under the control button here, and then we want to tell him the sensing. Yeah, what button I'm pressing. Press on the sensing, bring out the key space, press, and then change the space to the right arrow. Okay, what does this mean? This means is if I press the right arrow, and then what should the computer do? They should send the character to the right, isn't it? So when I press the right arrow, when I press this right arrow, right, they will send the character to the right. How they're going to send? When we talk about sending the character left and right, that means we are going to move the character around the location. So we get to visit the motion button again. Click on the motion button, you just scroll it down, and then you get this, change X by 10. Okay, let me explain to you a little bit on what is change X by 10. Yeah, change X by 10 is a button, is a function block that will move your characters. So if let's say when I click on this change X by 10, right, your character will move 10 steps ahead. Every time I click one time the block, they will move 10 steps ahead. So if let's say you put 1, they will move 1 step ahead. That means a very small step. So the bigger the number, the longer the distance he will travel. So let's try with the button here, right? So whenever I click on change X, you see the character is moving. The character is moving to the right hand. When I click more faster, they will move more faster. So this is meaning that when I click the right buttons, the computer will ask the character to move 10 towards the right hand side. Yeah, why we positive 10 is going to the right? So this is the x-axis. This is the y-axis. Imagine this is the center. Here is 0 for the x and 0 for the y. So for the x-axis, right, the maximum that you can go is 240 here. Here is a plus. When we come to the left hand side, it is also maximum is 240, but it is a minus. So that means from 0 go to the right is plus. So that's why we put a positive plus 10 or plus any number. So if let's say you are going to the left hand side, you have to put a minus number, minus 10 or minus 2 or minus 5. So that's why they will going to the left hand side. You just need to get the x and put inside here. So now let's try the green flag. When you press on the right button, you see your character will move to the right hand side. Okay, so now you have your character moving. Yeah, very smooth and nice. But of course, we want to make it a little bit nicer, so we need to add in a little bit of animations. So how to do it? So it is quite simple. Yeah, now we just use some simple techniques to make an moving characters. So first of all, you go to the motion, put in the turn, and then this one we change to 5. Yeah, we are not going to travel so fast. We just make it 5. After that, go to the control, put in the wait second, plug in 0.05. Yeah, that means your character, when you press the right button, right, they are going to turn this way first. They turn this way, so the rectangle will turn in front a little bit and move in front for 5 steps. Wait for 0.5 seconds, and then he may need to turn back. We take an arrow in the clockwise anti-clockwise directions, and we put in 30. So with the 30, now your character from this side, they will turn to behind. So now he will become like this. This is how we're going to make it shaking. After that, you've got to change X again, move forward for 5. Continue now for 5, and then we wait for 0.5. After that, the last turning is turning to the original positions. Okay, now let's try this coding. Okay, this first, and when you click on the green flag, now when you click on the right, now you see they are shaking like this very nicely, but we don't have the left button. Okay, now we are done with the right button. Now we're going to go for the left button. For the left button, it is quite simple. We are doing the same thing as the right button. Go to the control, take out the if and put under the right button if loop, and then go to the sensing, put in the key space and click the arrow to choose the left button now. After you get the left button, we're going to start to build the whole anime and the moving for the character. So first of all, for the left button, we are going to turn clockwise first. After anti-clockwise, we are going to move X to the -5. Like just now what we talked about, when we are going to the right hand side, it is plus X. When we are going to the left hand side, it is a minus X. So now we're going to put in the minus X here because we are inside the left arrow now, left button. Okay, after that you go to the control and put in the wait for for 0.05. Next, we may need to turn in the clockwise for 30. Yeah, make it turn back. After that, we move again with the X, -5. Then you wait for another 0.05. This is to make the character evenly, shaking evenly. Yeah, otherwise if let's say you don't have this weight, right, they will shake like jogging. You can try it. After that, we may need to anti-clockwise, anti-clockwise for one more time. Now let's try. Now when you hit the right button, you're going to right, and when you hit the left button, you're going to left. Yeah, with the simple animation. So your character is like jogging to the right hand side and then jogging back to the left hand side. I hope you like your characters. After you have done with your character, right, we got to send him a ball now. How to make a ball? Very easy. Go to the cat head sprite here, the icon cat head, and then you go to search for a sprite. Click on it, and then you'll see a basketball. Click on the basketball. Now you have a basketball on the screen. You see, you have a basketball. Now you are inside the second sprite here. Okay, click on the second sprite to make sure that you are working on the second sprite now. Okay, first of all, you got to give him a green flag as well. Every sprite will start with a green flag. Okay, now we give him a green flag. Yeah, we are not going to adjust the size of this ball because the size of the ball is very nice. We're going to set the location first, because this ball now, right, the game, right, we will set it, the ball will falling on different locations to the ground here. He may fall here, he may fall from here, he may fall from here. So now we got to set the location first. So how to set the location? First of all, we got to go to the motions, and then we get this out. Go to random position. Yeah, go to a random positions now. Then you try. When you green flag, you see the ball. Yeah, start from different locations. You see the ball will travel to different locations. And then we want to set the ball to a Y, the highest Y. Okay, which one is the highest Y? This is the Y axis. This is 0 in the middle. So the highest is plus 180. The lowest is minus 180. Yeah, that means for the ball to fall down, right? Yeah, it may the ball got to be a minus Y. Later you will see how this works. Okay, now we set the Y first. We go to the Y and set the highest point. You put in 180, and then now you green flag. You see now all the ball will be on top of it. Will be at the top 180. You see, they go to random positions, but it is at 180. After that, now the ball starts to fall down, so that the player can catch him. Okay, how? Go to the control button and scroll down and get the repeat until. Yeah, repeat until. That means when it comes out already, it will need to travel until he touch the bottom. How to code this? Very simple. When the ball travel until the ground, that means it is more than, that means the Y will be smaller than the minus 180. How? So go to the operator, pick the smaller operations and put in a minus 180. This minus 180 means what? Means these locations of the Y. After that, go to the motions, scroll down to the bottom and take the Y positions. Yeah, then repeat until Y position is smaller than the minus 180. You see, minus 180. And then the next thing that you're going to put is the click on the motions, make the ball travel to the bottom. How? Put in the change Y by Yeah, this time is it going to put in the plus or minus? Of course, you're going to put in the minus. Why? Because when the ball travel from top to bottom, it is minus y. If let's say the ball travel from bottom to top, it is a plus y. Now our case is the ball is traveling down, so we put a minus 5. After that, we just need to put in a turning for the ball. When green flag, you see the ball is turning, they are coming down. When you green flag, the ball is coming down. So the next thing that we want to do is to bring the ball back up. To bring the ball back up on top. When he reached to the floor here, he got to throw place and falling down again. Okay, how? It is very simple. Okay, everyone go to the event and then take out the broadcast message you put over here under the green flag, click and then click on the triangle, make a new message, put in the ball forward again. Okay, and then you just break this block out, separate it. Now you have 2 blocks like this, and then you still under the event button, go and find the when I receive block, and then you change this message one to ball falling again, and then we got to broadcast again, broadcast ball falling. So what you will have is like this. When a green flag, they will broadcast. Okay, how this broadcast work? When you press the green flag, it will broadcast these functions. Yeah, we call functions. We are going to call this function name ball fall again, and then the computer will look for the block that start with this ball fall again. Where is it? Yeah, oh, it's under here. So that's why when you green flag, they will broadcast for the sprite that is having this ball fall again, right? They will call the function. So the function here will start to execute. So when execute, they will do all this, like just now we make the ball falling from the top to the bottom at a random positions. After they finish at the bottom here, right? They will broadcast again. They will broadcast the ball fall again. So when they broadcast the ball fall again, they will come back on top. Okay, how? Let's see. The green flag, the ball falling down, and they come out, they come down, they go to other places. Yeah, you see the ball now come from different places. Very good, and then you can control your character to catch it. Oh, it can't catch the ball yet because we not yet put in the code for catching the ball. So now let's put in the code together to end these sections. So how to make the ball, how to make the player catch the ball? It is very simple. Just scroll down and we are focusing on this part. When the ball falling down, yeah, we got to detect whether the ball touched the player or not. So how? Go to the control, put in the if here. If, yeah, the ball touched the player. How to make the ball touch the player? Go to the sensing. On top, the first block here, take out. Touching the mouse pointer. Yeah, we are not going to touch the mouse pointer. We're going to touch the player. If ball means ball, right? Because now we are inside the ball sprite. We are inside the ball sprite. So that means this block is talking about if the ball touched the player. If the ball touched the player, what happened? Okay, first of all, we'll make some sound for him first. Go to the sound, check what we have here. Okay, we have a basketball sound. Okay, put this one. Okay, go back to the code, go to the sound, and drag this sound, basketball bouncing sound for the for this part when the ball touches the player, and then we are going to send the ball back on top, because after you touch the ball, right, we are not going to end the game yet. After you touch the ball will send back up on top and fall again. So we're going to broadcast, go to the event, broadcast the ball for the game. So how you see now? Green flag. So touch the ball. The ball moves back up. Yes. Good. So this is how you hit the ball. Too far away. I'm losing one ball already. I lose 2 balls. It's too easy. Too far. Okay, so this is how you do a ball and with your player catch a ball. Of course, you got to know your score, right? You got to let your friend play so that they will know how many score they do, and then you can compete with each other. Okay, I can catch 10 balls, you can catch how many balls? Yeah. So how to put in the score? It is also very simple. Just come to the variable. Over here, make a variable. Click on the make a variable and then type in score. Type in score. Okay, now you have the score at the angle here. Next, what you want to put? I'm going to install the coding for the score. Okay, first of all, when the green flag clicks, right, before the game start over here inside the ball, you got to set the score to 0 first. Every time when you start the game, right, the score got to be 0. This is how you set the score to 0. After that, scroll down. When you catch the ball, that the ball is going up again, and they make the sound. At the same time, they need to change your score. So under the variable again, we want to install this. Change my variable by 1. Okay, then you under this triangle, you take the score. That means change score by 1. Change score by 1 means what? Starting your score is 0. When you touch the 1 time, they change score by 1. That means score equals to 0 plus 1. After that, if let's say you catch another ball, score equals to 1 plus 1 equals to 2. It is something like this. And then the third time you catch a ball, they will score equals to 2 plus 1 equals to 3. Yeah, this is how the change score by 1 work. Okay, now let's check and see whether your score is changing or not. So I make the screen big now. Okay, now I green flag. So now the ball is dropping. You see? I can catch the ball. Okay, now I miss 1 ball, I get 1 score. Now I have 2 score here. Okay, how to see the score is changing? Yeah, you just look at this part. I think you have 4 score now. You have a 4 score. You have 5 score. Okay, we have 6 score now. 7, 8. Oh, I missed 1 ball. Okay, I get back another 1. Okay, now I have a 9 score already. I get to win to get to 10. Yes. Okay, how to get to number 5? Oh yeah, 11. Okay, I want to go to 15. I missed this ball. I missed another one, too far away. How about this? I missed this also. Okay, I get. Yes, I have 16. Yeah, this is how you can create a simple game and then you can share to your friend. This is a basketball falling and you got to catch the ball. Yeah. Okay. So I hope that you like this video and you enjoy making this simple game together. So I will see you again in next video again on making another game together. So thank you very much and I will see you in next video again. Yeah, bye bye.